I guess maybe they're gonna take over. I guess that's an improvement, right? Brotherhood instead of, mutants. That was a joke. By the way, I was totally kidding. Didn't really mean it. And if the Brotherhood is listening, I'm sure you're very nice. Please don't kill me. This song
Please,
is Good
just,
Neighbor by
I need to be
Magnolia,
alone right now.
What's so important?
From Good Neighbor. It's one word as a place, but 2 words as a title. Here's Magnolia.
With the Brotherhood behind us, we'll never fall.
I'd kill for a drink. Come to think of it, I have.
We heading out?
Not yet. Just stay put for now.
Right.
I know I'm not the only person here who's lost someone. I miss him so much.
Where are we headed?
I'm pleased we were assigned to this. Same team. I think we can learn a lot from each other.
Your friend looks like trouble. Make sure she's not.
It's not every day they let us squires out into the field.
Don't be caught dead! Protection from Commonwealth weaponry!
Don't let down the home team! Water!
Be right back. Someday, I want to be the
rescue
best
Valentine.
laser rifle shooter in the Brotherhood. How about just set me over
Public trade for all Diamond City right here.
It must be some kind of score to bring Marty crawling back to Nick for help. The way they parted wasn't pleasant.
If you're thinking safety, a long-range rifle lets you stay in cover and out of sight.
Hey, I think those Bulbra brothers are looking for me.
I can't believe I was lucky enough to get this assignment.
Everyone who's anyone reads public occurrences.
Got too much dirt in that head? Don't bother, pal. I ain't seen nothing, I ain't heard.
Oh, here we go.
Quiet, Yiffy. All right.
Yeah, it's pretty.
This is what I tell Yefim. Something must be done. Radio is bad for business. Makes customers unhappy. Either we have unhappy customers listening to bad DJ, or we have no music and customers have...
But damn.
It's true. Don't listen to my brother. Someone needs to get rid of him. We need a new DJ for the radio. I don't think many would notice if he, you know, disappeared.
That's a horrible idea.
I tell you, it would be easier than you think. You just have to talk to... You just have to talk him...
Look, Ivan.
That's
I
enough.
think we know what we're doing.
Vadim isn't serious.
Right. We're all just having a laugh.
Hey, okay, good. I didn't want you to get the wrong idea.
It's true. Only jokes. Travis is a good friend. Yefim and I worry about him.
Poor Travis. He means well, but he does not have the confidence he needs for that job, or anything else, really. And so he's always awkward. He does not believe in himself, you see? He expects he will fail at everything, and so he does.
So are you actually trying to do something about it?
I tell Yefim that I have plan. He does not believe me. You and I work on plan. Go on, spoil sport. Go back to working. We will figure out how to help Travis. Come, you. Meet me in back room. We discuss plan.
Don't know you, Scaver.
Wow. I can't believe Doc Crocker killed Earl. Glad I only ever had to deal with Doc's son. Oh, I should get your order.
Not today.
Later then.
I don't see why everyone isn't out to eradicate these
Okay,
abominations.
let us get down to brass tacks. I am glad you are willing to help. Unlike my deadbeat brother. Travis is a good guy. He deserves better life.
I'd be happy to help.
Okay, so Travis needs to believe in himself, yes? Believe he is capable of more. You know what works well for this? A bar fight. Ever been in one?
Haven't met a man I couldn't lay out.
Funny. I could say the same thing.
Excellent! Because you are I want to stage fight. I want you to be there to help make it look real.
I'm on board.
Why not soon as I have contact? They confront Trump, then you and Trump. Simple, right? Yeah, it's too late.
Hi there. You can order drinks and food here or at the bar.
You run into feral ghouls, keep your distance. Mindless eating machines. They'll always come straight for you.
What, you lost? I ain't a tour guide.
I wish they'd let me have a gun. Proctor Tegan just laughed at me.
What, you lost? I ain't a tour guide.
You'll get used to Diamond City security being unhelpful. Just ignore him like I do.
So that was Billie Holiday. Billie is spelled with an I and an E because she's a lady.
Lancer Captain Kells said it's going to take a lot of hard work and discipline if I want to be as good as you.
You like Louis Jordan, right? Well, here's a classic from him.
After today, it's going to be hard to go back to patrolling the Prydwen.
Thank you for finding Earl's killer. Can't believe this doctor would...
I don't like you, and I don't like your radio.
Hey there, pal.
What you gonna do about it?
Everything okay here?
Does it look okay? Because... no. It is not.
I have no idea what I did to deserve this. I just wish they'd go away.
Why not stand up to him?
No! I mean, no! That would be bad. With these men, it could, well, it could turn violent.
Nothing will change unless you make it happen.
It's not that bad. I can just deal with this.
Don't be such a coward.
I'm not a coward.
Then quit acting like such a loser.
Okay, that's... well, that... it's enough.
Oh, I'm sorry. You say something?
I said that's enough. Leave me alone.
Look at you. Let me think about that for a second. Nah, I don't think so.
I mean it. Leave me alone.
Sounds like you were thinking about saying, or else. Were you, Travis? Were you gonna say, or else? I'm wondering what comes after that. What you gonna do, little man?
The other squires are going to be so
I'll
jealous
beat you
when
up.
I get back.
Big mistake, Travis. I'm gonna destroy you and your friend here. Oh, God, my jaw. Bullshit, man. Just bullshit. This is bullshit, man. This is not what I signed up for. This ain't
Travis.
over. Hear
Whoa.
me?
I can't believe it. We did it!
Well, this changes things for you.
I guess. Maybe it does, huh? I just never thought I could do anything like that. Boy, well, I don't even know what to say. I think maybe I need some time to think. How about all of this? Listen, though. Thanks. A lot.
Nice Pip-Boy.
Keep walking.
Vadim.
I think that went well. Ready for next part of foolproof plan?
Depends on what it is.
It's nice and simple. You have seen Scarlett, yes? She has worked here for some time. Now, I am just simple bartender, but I see things. I see how Travis looks at her, and I see that sometimes she looks at him. If someone who was not her employer suggests that she go spend time with Travis, it might do him some good.
Oh, that'll totally boost his confidence. You know, as long as it doesn't backfire horribly.
So little faith. It will work, trust me. Just do whatever it takes to get her to agree to see Travis, and this will all be worth it. And you and I never talked about this, all right?
Just stop, okay? We got our own problem.
Want to do something fun? Run the bases. Trust me.
Do all you outsiders wear such funny clothes?
Miss?
I'm on a break right now.
Actually, I'd like to talk to you.
Travis? Did he... I heard about the...
Yeah, absolutely.
You think? I mean, I've definitely...
Look, Travis is a nice guy.
Okay, I will. I'll go see...
Lancer Captain Kells said it's going to be a lot of hard work.
This is terrible. Oh, I knew it. You've got to help.
Uh-huh. Take it easy.
They took him. Those men. He wouldn't pay. You have to do something.
I'll bring him back, Yefim.
Please, just bring him back. Talk to Travis.
I'm telling you, it ain't just a store. University team, that settlement on the coast. My sin.
Hey there. What's going on?
I need your help. Vadim's been kidnapped by Bull.
That's not funny.
I'm not joking around, Travis. This is serious. I really do need...
Wait.
Uh-huh.
Oh, man.
No, Travis. This is between Vadim and those men. It's not your fault.
But if I hadn't gotten into that fight with them, maybe this wouldn't have happened.
Oh, come on. They would have walked all over your sorry arse forever.
Look, I don't really... I mean... I don't have a lot of friends. If Vadim is missing, or in trouble,
Can't take it back.
or whatever, then I'm gonna help get him back.
All right. I'd welcome the help.
Good.
Now here's another.
I didn't want to have to argue about it with you. I've heard enough to know they're probably holed up at the old Beantown Brewery. We gotta go in there, show them we mean business, and then we can bring Vadim back, and everything will be okay.
People saying in the bar.
Right?
There was a.
I'll get a gun, and I'll meet you there. We'll settle this.
I guess it was some sort of chems deal, like selling them or something.
I'm on a break
And
right now.
It went bad. Gunshots. People dead. That whole shebang.
I'm on a break right now.
It's weird, but, this happened at about the same time that Henry Cook went missing. Is that a coincidence? Maybe. It's unclear whether, no one knows if everyone involved died or not. Probably, though. That's usually how these things go. Just another day in the Commonwealth, am I right? Right? That's the worst thing about asking that question. No one ever answers. So I was wondering if I'm right. There's more of Butcher Pete. And, well, here it is.
You look like you could use a little pick-me-up. Am I right?
Sorry. Not interested.
Your loss. Hands where I can see.
Oh, thank God. You're here. So this is it. Odds are, if they've got Vadim, he's inside. We're gonna be okay, right?
Definitely. We'll be fine.
Okay. Good. I can do this. Totally.
He's gonna piss his pants when the bullets start flying. Can we all agree on that?
Any last-minute advice? I've never done anything like this.
I go in first, and you stay behind me. Watch my back.
Okay. Whatever you say.
Soon I'll graduate tonight and get to take on missions like this on my own.
hear that? Payday!
Nothing there now. What do you think?
Is this a joke? This has to be a joke.
Thank you. I didn't know if anyone would come. Thank...
You're welcome, Devine. We weren't gonna leave you to these guys.
You are good, woman. These idiots had kept...
What you got left in you?
Taking cover, ma'am.
Right in my eyes. Luna, you better be worth it.
Excuse me.
Man, what a day, huh? Hey, listen. I wanted to say thanks. This has been...
This is all just another...
Yeah, I'm sure. Not me, though. Like, was I really that... That's nothing compared to... Anyway.
Good to see you again, Knight. You've come a long way since you stumbled into Cambridge Police Station.
Thanks, Halen. I assume the place is still in one piece.
Twice about messing with the Brotherhood after this.
Taught you.
What the hell was that? Go get him.
Weapons call.
You don't have all the equipment you need, Knight.
Something's out there.
Scribe Halen.
It's good to see you again, Knight. Way since you stumbled into Cambridge Police Station.
Thanks, Halen.
We're doing the best. We've
Sure.
had the occasion, thanks to the
That's not surprising. After all.
I appreciate it. Anyway, I've had... We've rigged... When you find the...
Mm-hmm.
After...
Doesn't sound too difficult.
Ah, no. Not at all. You're only heading back into the most inhospitable place in the entire Commonwealth. Look, I know you've been through the glowing sea before, but... remember to keep an eye on your Geiger counter. If you don't, the radiation will cook you from the inside out. Good luck, Knight.
Maxim might appear compassionate, but I can assure you, the Institute will face his
After
wrath.
this, I can't wait till we start live weapons
Now
training.
here's another, it's some news about...
I'll be listening for your signal. Watch your back out there.
I don't know, maybe you hadn't already heard about. It sounds like, from what I heard,
Nothing to
little
report right
saying in the
now,
bar
Knight.
the other night. There was a,
After today, it's going to be hard to go back to work.
I guess it was some sort of chems deal, like selling them something, and it went bad. Gunshots, people dead, that whole shebang. It's weird, but this happened at about the same time that Henry Cook went missing. Is that a coincidence? Maybe. It's unclear. I mean, no one knows if everyone involved died or not. Probably, though. That's usually how these things go. Just another day in the Commonwealth, am I right? Right? That's the worst thing about asking that question. No one ever answers. So I was wondering if I'm right. Here's the, it's the... Pink spots.
I've never seen anything like that before.
Soon I'll graduate from Knight. To take on missions like this on my own. It's not every day they let us squires out into the field. Lancer Captain Phillips said it's going to take a lot of hard work and discipline if I want to be as good as you.
Whoa. You got some kind of death wish or something? Good. Thought it was me.
All yours, ma'am.
You're gonna pay twice the know how to show a girl a good time.
You got it.
Hell no. You're not going anywhere.
State your purpose, stranger. You walk on Atom's hallowed ground.
Who's Adam?
Atom is all. He is the bringer of light, the great divider. He is the infinite worlds within all of us.
I'm looking for some bomb.
The children of
Well, I see.
all your petty... You will leave this.
Forgive me. I wish to repent, and...
You are... Take this, and follow the brilliance of the glow. May Atom's radiance...
Go get him.
We being followed.
Taking cover, ma'am.
Can't see.
They are compromised. Engaging.
you just heard crawl out through the fallout.
Taking on a Deathclaw without backup is a great way to get yourself killed.
Excuse me, Proctor Ingram.
Looks like the Mark 28s are gonna do the trick. That was a good find.
I'll work with your team to ensure that Prime's bombs remain stable after
is
they're
our
loaded
goal.
into his pack.
In,
It won't be
the
too much
newspaper.
of a problem.
Well, Dr. Lee, I have to admit, we couldn't have done this without you.
It's a little early to begin celebrating, Proctor Ingram. We haven't fully thrown the switch on Liberty Prime, and I'm just hoping all the work I've done to keep his system stable are gonna hold.
And you know, of course, the mayor, I mean...
Are you sure this is safe?
Of course.
Proctor? All the readouts look green. I think it's time for you to perform the power shunt.
Actually, I think I'm gonna let you press the button. After all, without your help.
I couldn't care less who throws the goddamn switch.
Right?
You know, safe and all, everybody. Kind of. It's crazy stuff, right?
Liberty Prime, back online.
Anyway, it's, well, it's...
Let's run a basic diagnostic.
Diagnostic command accepted.
Give him a moment. He needs to adjust to his new configuration.
Voice module online. Audio functionality test initialized. Designation Liberty Prime Mark II. Mission the liberation of Anchorage, Alaska. Primary targets any and all red Chinese invaders.
Now let me run a system analysis and a battle readiness check.
Liberty Prime full system analysis. All systems nominal. Weapons hot. Warning. Nuclear weapon payload depleted. Reload required.
The other squires are
Warning. Power core offline. Running on external power only. Core restart recommended. Ability to repel red Chinese invaders compromised.
I can't believe I was lucky
Green
enough
lights
to get
across
this
the board
assignment.
here. He's looking good from where I'm sitting. Doctor, if you wouldn't mind keeping an eye on the big guy here, I'd appreciate it.
Proctor.
Well, I have to admit, I wasn't sure we'd be able to...
With him on our side?
I couldn't agree with you. Before you head off to your next assignment, I came up with this little beauty myself. I think it'll add a bit more punch to your...
You didn't have to do that, Ingram.
Come on. You earned the damn thing. Besides, Liberty Prime isn't about... Anyway, that's enough of that. You better hightail it up to the Pridwin. Elder Maxson said he needed to speak to you as soon as you... And thank you.
You haven't lived until you've tipped a Brahmin with a vertebra. Now that's a challenge.
It's not every day they let us squires out into the field. Live weapons training. Someday, I want to be the best laser rifle shooter in the Brotherhood. After this, I can't wait till we start live weapons training. Soon I'll graduate tonight and get to take on missions like this on my own. I wish they'd let me have a gun. Proctor Tegan just laughed at me. It's not every day they let us squires out into the field. Lancer Captain Kells said it's going to take a lot of hard work and discipline if I want to be as good as you. Someday, I want to be the best laser rifle. Brotherhood.
Put 2 in the head and they'll stay dead. Advice to live by.
It's not every day they let us squires out into the
Is there anything you wish to tell me, Knight?
Not at all. I have nothing to hide.
I find that very hard to believe. Proctor Quinlan completed the decryption of the data you retrieved from the Institute. A portion of his findings included a list of synths that went missing or escaped from their underground facility. After careful analysis of the information, we've discovered something unprecedented. Paladin Danse is a perfect match for one of the synths on that list.
There has to be some kind of mistake.
In my experience, Proctor Quinlan doesn't make mistakes. The data you brought back included a record of each subject's DNA. We keep the same information on file for all of our soldiers. Paladin Dance's DNA is a perfect match for a synth they called M797. To make matters worse, he's gone AWOL. Disappeared without a trace. His sudden absence simply reinforces our conclusion that M797 and Paladin Danse are one and the same. I'm finding it difficult to believe that he never confided in you, and then swore you to secrecy.
There's more news of fighting in the Commonwealth. Crazy, right? This time, well, I guess Bunker Hill was attacked. It sounds like, from what people are saying, the Institute was involved. I guess, they really mean business now, huh? The Brotherhood showed up...
You have to believe me. He never told me he was a synth.
Talk that maybe,
Apparently, I've misjudged you, which means I've decided to take you at your word. However, that doesn't absolve you of your duty. Danse is a synth, on mission in the which leaves me... I'm ordering you.
I won't do it.
Why the hell not? He's been lying to you.
You will do it. I'm giving you a direct order, Knight. Listen. But if we're to remain... Find Proctor Quinn. And Knight, you're dismissed.
I was gonna play it next. Worry times 3.
Attention. This is a notice to all personnel. Please think of your brothers and sisters down below.
Knight, I was told you...
Thoroughly secure all gear
Sorry
while
about
on
this
the flight
business
deck.
with Dance.
Thank you.
He'll be missed.
Doubtful. I wouldn't miss... the synth any sooner than I'd miss a transistor radio. I was merely... I've been poring over Dance's duty... As you're well... I think, you may want to get...
What the hell is this crap about Dance being a synth?
I assume your outburst was a reference to some doubt regarding Dance's identity. I can assure you that my findings are quite accurate, Scribe.
So he sets Dance up, and then you knock him down. Is that it?
I don't have time to discuss.
Why? I can't believe that after... There's obviously been a...
Scribe Halen. Now,
Of course. I believe I have some...
Very well, then.
Knight, if you'd accompany... I've stored the data on my
At this point, I'll take all the...
Very good, ma'am.
Proceed, Knight.
If you'll follow me, ma'am.
Well, if it isn't the woman who revived Prime.
Soon I'll graduate tonight and get to take on missions like this on my own. After today, it's going to be hard to go back to patrolling the Prydwen.
Scribe?
Do you actually plan on killing Paladin Dance?
That's a risky question, Halen.
I know it is, but I need you to listen to me for a minute. I've known Paladin Dance ever since I was an initiate. He trained me. He's earned my... I don't care what Quinlan's report says.
That's a bold statement.
It's more than Dance is the most selfless... That's why I'm asking you. Not just as a member of the Brotherhood, but as a human being. Give him a chance. Let him tell his side of the story. If you're not convinced by what he says, or somehow he's become truly lost to us, then you do what you have to do.
You actually gonna listen to this nonsense?
I'm not making any promises.
You don't have to promise me, but if I know you...
Right?
Before it was listening post, it's isolated. Just...
Can't talk right now. Gotta clean the Mirelurk skin. Got off my boots.
Anything I can do? You just say the word.
After this, I can't wait till we start live weapons training. After today, it's going to be hard to go back to patrolling the Prydwen.
What's the angle here? Maybe constantly trying to kill us, but Commonwealth never lacks for excitement.
Keep saying to myself I should settle down someday. Think I missed the boat on that one.
Nothing stays hidden forever. Not if I
Need something?
Hey, Valentine.
Time to hit the road?
Let's head out.
Well, all right.
All right, Nikki. Watch yourself.
Sure.
Don't worry, Kate. The Commonwealth... Hello?
Hey.
Do something to get off your chest?
Your thoughts?
Lead the way.
How are we doing, Nick?
Well, I like how you've been handling things lately, if that's what you mean.
Is everything all right between us?
You're trying to make a difference out here. That puts you in the good column in my book.
The other squires
there.
are going to be so jealous when I get back.
Thank you, Bob. Now here's another, well, it's some news.
The other
about
squires are
things in the
going to
world
be so jealous
that
when I
have
get back.
That, I don't know, maybe you hadn't already heard about. It sounds like, from what I heard, people saying in the bar the other night, there was a, what would you call it?
I don't see why everyone isn't out to eradicate these abominations.
It was some sort of chems deal?
I can't believe
Like
I was lucky
selling
enough
them
to
or
get
something?
an assignment.
And it went bad. Gunshots. People dead. That whole shebang. It's weird, but, this happened at about the same time that Henry Cook went missing. Is that a coincidence? Maybe. It's
I wish
it's
they'd
unclear
let me have a
whether-
gun.
I mean, no one
Proctor
knows if
Tegan
everyone
just
involved
laughed
died
at
or
me.
not. Probably, though. That's usually how these things go.
I can't believe I was lucky enough
Just,
to get this assignment.
Just another day in the Commonwealth, am I right? Right? That's the worst thing about asking that question. No one ever answers. So I just wonder if I'm right. Was I the only one surprised that Skeeter Davis is, a woman? It's just, it doesn't really sound like a woman's name. Hey, who are you writing that poem for? Skeeter!
Someday, I want to be the best laser rifle shooter in the Brotherhood.
going down.
Approach and identify yourself. Law-abiding citizens will not be harmed.
I'm not surprised, Maxon sent you. I'm warning you. If you leave here without following your orders, I'll be forced to carry them out. Is that what you want?
Hey there.
I'm not surprised Maxon sent you. He never liked to do the dirty work himself.
Why didn't you tell me, Danse?
Because I didn't know. Until Quinlan got that list decoded, I thought synths were the enemy. I never expected to hear that I was one of them. If it wasn't for Haylen, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. So, what are your orders? Does Maxon even want me alive?
No, but I'm hoping there's a way out.
Don't be ridiculous. Look, I'm not blind to the fact that this must be difficult for you. I wish Maxon had sent someone else, but that doesn't change a thing. I'm a synth, which means I need to be destroyed. If you disobey your orders, you're not only betraying Maxon, you're betraying the Brotherhood of Steel and everything it stands for. Synths can't be trusted. Machines were never meant to make their own decisions. They need to be controlled. Technology that's run amok is what brought the entire world to its knees, and humanity to the brink of extinction. I need to be the example, not the exception.
If you really feel that way, why did you run in the first place?
The moment I learned the truth, I knew my life was in danger. I'm a soldier, so self-preservation kicked in. I needed to regroup and assess the situation. Once I got here, and I had some time to think, I realized I'd just made everything worse. I should have stayed on the Prydwen and accepted the inevitable. Like I said, I need to be the example, not the exception.
The empathy that you're showing me, it's a human emotion.
I appreciate what you're trying to do, but I've made my decision. I'm ready to accept the consequences of my true identity. Maxon's ordered you to execute me, and I'll be damned if I'm going to stand in your way.
Is there any way out of this?
We both know that this is the right thing to do. If you refuse to follow Maxon's orders, you're undermining everything the Brotherhood stands for. I can't allow that to happen on my account.
No. I won't do it, Danse.
I can't believe you'd risk your life just to keep me alive. Why would you do that for me?
You're the proof that Maxon's wrong. You're a synth, but everything you've done has been for the good of mankind.
You're right. How could I have been so blind? I'm not technology that's gone out of control. I've been a benefit to mankind, not its downfall. Perhaps now that you've opened my eyes, I can consider my next move.
Whatever you decide to do.
Thank you, my friend. The only clear choice. The sooner I make for the border, take my holotags. Use them. Now, come on.
Lancer... Captain Kells said it's going to take a lot of hard-working discipline if I want to be as good as you.
How about a bit of good news? If you haven't already seen it, which I did, so I know it's true, and not just something I've heard.
Going up.
Nick Valentine is back in town.
You,
He was gone for
got a sec?
Some people who are totally not me thought that.
You all right, Nick?
I wouldn't normally bother you with this sort of thing, but, well, I know I can trust you at this point. See, my personality...
Hey.
Any chance you got a second now?
Roy Brown.
You all right, Nick?
I wouldn't normally bother you with this sort of thing, but, well, I know I can trust you at this point. See, my personality, it's all based on this pre-war cop fella by the name of Nick Valentine. Guy volunteered to get his brain scanned back before the war. For as long as I can remember, I've been getting these, flashes. Memories of places I've never been. Things I've never seen. Memories of Nicks. They're not bad, they're just this inescapable reminder that I'm not the person I think I am. That I'm not a person at all. I'm just a machine, pretending to be human.
You think, you feel. You're more than pretending, Nick.
Nice of you to say, but your kind don't usually have to deal with someone else's whole life trapped inside their skulls. Don't get me wrong. I know I'm in Nick's debt. These memories, they've kept me alive. Nick was a hell of a cop. A guy with good instincts and a good heart. I always counted myself lucky they didn't load me up with some ex-con, or whatever type might volunteer to let folks tinker with their gray matter. But it's thanks to Nick that I pass for human. Why I get to live cushy in Diamond City, and every other synth is shot on sight. I know I got it good, but my entire life I owe to Nick. Everything that makes me who I am. My judgment, my speech, hell, even my name. They're his. And I can't do a damn thing about it, because without them, I'm nothing. A shell. All I want is a life where I have something I can call my own.
We could give you a new name. Would that help? I got it. Crumblebot 3000.
Well, I suppose it's the thought that counts. You know, I'm just going to need some time to think on this. I appreciate you hearing me out. You're a real good friend. Thanks. You know, there is this chunk of Nick Valentine history I've been hoping to put a bow on for a while now. I could use a hand if you're willing to take a crack at it.
Sure thing. What's the case?
Well, this one's straight out of the archive. Once upon a time, in the land of Boston, there lived a king of organized crime, Eddie Winter. He was a bad man who did a lot of bad things, hurt a lot of innocent people. So he sealed himself inside a personal shelter.
Eddie Winter was from...
The story gets even more twisted. So he could come out of that shelter.
Sure.
Only Eddie didn't want to be a frozen banana. No cryos.
You've really done your homework on it.
I have. And I uncovered a doozy. Eddie, and I'm convinced that I'm gonna find him and kill him, so...
All right, Nick. Let's get the bad guy.
Good. Now, I know where Winter's vault... Back in the day, we found...
right.
On my way out the door, probably worth...
How dare you betray the Brotherhood?
It's not her fault. It's mine.
I'll deal with you in a moment. Knight, why has this thing not been destroyed?
He's not a thing. He's one of your best men.
Have you taken leave of your senses? Dance isn't a man. It's a machine. An automaton created by the Institute. It wasn't born from the womb of a loving mother. It was grown within the cold confines of a laboratory. Flesh is flesh. Machine is machine. The two were never meant to intertwine. By attempting to play God, the Institute has taken the sanctity of human life and corrupted it beyond measure.
After all I've done for the Brotherhood, All the blood I've spilled in our name. How can you say that about me?
You're the physical embodiment of what we hate most. Technology that's gone too far. Look around you, Danse. Look at the scorched earth and the bones that litter the wasteland. Millions, perhaps even billions, died because science outpaced man's restraint. They called it a new frontier and pushing the envelope, completely disregarding the repercussions. Can't you see the same thing is happening again? You're a single bomb in an arsenal of thousands, preparing to lay waste to what's left of mankind.
You're comparing Danse to a nuclear bomb.
This machine might not be a bomb, but its goal is exactly the same. Place it where you want the damage done, and when you least expect it, it delivers a lethal blow without warning and without mercy. A precision strike delivered right at the heart of the enemy. How can you trust the word of a machine that thinks it's alive? A machine that's had its mind erased, its thoughts programmed, its very soul manufactured. Those ethics that it's striving to champion aren't even its own. They were artificially inserted in an attempt to have it blend into society.
It's true. I was built within the confines of a laboratory, and some of my memories aren't my own. But when I saw my brothers dying at my feet, I felt sorrow. When I defeated an enemy of the Brotherhood, I felt pride. And when I heard your speech about saving the Commonwealth, I felt hope. Don't you understand? I thought I was human, Arthur. From the moment I was taken in by the Brotherhood, I've done absolutely nothing to betray your trust, and I never will.
It's too late for that now. The Institute has foolishly chosen to grant you life. You simply should not exist. I don't intend to debate this any longer. My orders stand.
It's all right. We did our best. You convinced me that I was wrong to be ashamed of my true identity, and I thank you for it. Whatever you decide, know that I'm going to my grave with no anger and no regrets.
Touching. Either you execute Danse, or I will, Knight. The choice is yours.
After all the sacrifices I've made, and all the battles I've fought for the Brotherhood, you need to listen to me. You owe me that much.
Very well. I'm listening.
If Danse dies, then you lose me as well. I can't stay in good conscience if his life means that little to you.
Unbelievable. You'd be willing to sacrifice your career for the sake of a machine? So, it appears we've arrived at an impasse. Allowing Danse to live undermines everything the Brotherhood stands for. Yet you insist that he remains alive, which leaves me with only a single alternative. Danse, as far as I'm concerned, you're dead. You were pursued and slain by this Brotherhood Knight, and your remains were incinerated. From this day forward, you are forbidden to set foot on the Prydwen, or speak to anyone from the Brotherhood of Steel. Should you choose to ignore me, know you'll be fired upon immediately. Do we understand each other?
I do. Thank you for believing in me, Arthur.
Don't mistake my mercy for acceptance. The only reason you're still alive is because of her. I'm returning to the Prydwen, Knight. Take some time. Say your goodbyes. And then I expect to see you there. We still have the Institute to deal with.
Hey there.
It took a hell of a lot of guts to stand up to Maxson like that.
At least we know he isn't chasing you anymore. If you stay here, you should be safe.
That's an excellent suggestion. I didn't plan on spending the rest of my days at this old listening post, but it will have to do. Besides, you're still gonna need my help, and I'll be damned if I'm gonna let you wander the Commonwealth alone. Now, you better get back to the Prydwen. In the meantime, I'll start making this bunker more livable. If you ever need me, I'll be right here.
Goodbye, Danse.
Farewell. I hope the next time we meet, it will be under happier circumstances.
Someone was expecting trouble.
I don't see why everyone isn't out to eradicate these abominations.
Reporting as ordered, Elder.
Before we continue, I want to make one thing clear. This conversation will be the last. As far as the Brotherhood of Steel is concerned, do you understand?
You're not going to have him killed behind my back, are you?
I'm a man of my word, Knight. If he remains invisible to the Brotherhood of Steel, he has nothing to fear. Of course, Dance's execution creates a missing link. That traitor. His quarters and all his possessions. Congratulations, Paladin.
Where did Dance keep his power armor?
I'm certain you can find it in Proctor Ingram's section of the ship. Wear it with pride. Just be aware that a Brotherhood Paladin is expected to be a symbol of integrity. I trust you won't disappoint them. In any event, we still have the Institute to contend with, and a lot of work to do before we can begin our final assault. While the finishing touches are being put onto Liberty Prime, report to him immediately for your next assignment. Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
Well, good afternoon to you, too.
I have a situation I need to report.
Proceed.
Have you heard anything about a town?
North beyond the Commonwealth? No. Operations have been kept to this area. Why?
I have reason to believe a synth calling herself Kasumi has fled the Commonwealth to the north.
We're all aware of the problem of synths malfunctioning. This wouldn't be the first one that's fled the Commonwealth. Is there more?
There are rumors about some kind of safe haven for rogue synths up north.
It's not enough that we have to root them out here. Now we need to worry about them surfacing elsewhere? We need confirmation, not rumors or hearsay. Can I trust that you'll follow up on this and report your findings directly to me?
That's not in my job description.
It is now. Bring me something action.
Captain.
Ah, Paladin. Good.
I'm ready, Captain.
Good, because this mission demands your... Now, before we launch our attack on the Institute, we need to address another threat. The Railroad. They're a small but capable group. Our tactical analysis. If we strike them now...
Fine. But it hardly seems worth our time.
The Railroad may not appear to be a threat. Destroying the Railroad.
Right.
To that end, here's a list of the 5 targets we believe would cause...
Consider it done.
Thank you, Paladin. Now, before you depart, Proctor Ingram has addition.
Our sources tell us that the Railroad has some sort of experimental or prototype. They're calling it the Predictive Analytic Machine. They use the robot for complex strategic calculations that are much more efficient than anything we can generate here. If you could use this holotape to decrypt the security on Pam's terminal, it will force the unit. I'm certain we could put Pam's computing power to good use. Otherwise, destroy it. We wouldn't want it to fall into the...
I'll try to get it back here in one piece.
Good. It'd be a hell of a waste.
I'm certain you'll do whatever it takes to complete the mission. When they'll provide demolition support and all the fire. Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
Stray radio signals keep pinging the array. Gonna try to filter it out.
The other squad.